Hey people, hey Earnators, and welcome back to my channel where we react to music but always do it honestly. And today we're gonna be checking out a live performance of one of my favorite BTS songs, Butterfly. Unfortunately, this is a Jimin focused fan cam, but I'll try to focus my attention on everyone if they get into the frame or if they're singing, so we should be good with that. And I chose this video and not a different one where it's not Jimin focused purely because of the fact that a lot of you guys have recommended this specific video. So perhaps this is the best one you can find, or it has the best audio quality. Doesn't really matter. I'm really excited to check it out, so let's jump into it. Before we do that, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, and if you want to see my exclusive content, check out my Patreon. Okay, we got lucky here. V got into the frame and we could observe him singing. And did you see how much he was moving? But still his voice stayed stable and he was hitting the notes precisely. So I know Jungkook is thought to have the most stable voice out of all of the guys, but still I have to give credit to V here because he did a great job as well. And now speaking about Jungkook himself, he in this frame he was moving even more, but once again, like, his voice is so incredibly stable. It's pretty crazy. And it's, you know, it's not my first time seeing him do things like this, dancing and singing at the same time, but every time I still get impressed. Okay, in this part, I wasn't sure what to focus on because the choreography is so incredibly beautiful and Jimin's singing was really good. Everything was on pitch. I felt like he was confident in his voice and what is going to happen when he goes for certain notes. I know he struggles a little bit with being vocally consistent in every performance, but still, he's doing his best. He's working really hard, and in this one, once again, he slayed it. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. There's way more to come, so I'm really excited. Let's keep going. Wow. You know, I really like what they're wearing for this performance because these outfits, they look pretty simple but pure at the same time, if you know what I mean. Because it's just black pants with white shirts, right? It's kind of sophisticated in a way. And you see they combine it with the background visuals right here very well. So it definitely wouldn't make sense to go for really fancy, flashy outfits for this performance. And hey, the whole choreography is really great, but there was one particular move that three of them did, and it really caught my attention. So let's go back and check that part out once again. Did you see that? Let's see it again. Wow, it's so cool. They're so precise. They're so on beat. I feel like, and I've said this before in my other videos, being precise and on beat with every single move, with every little move, is what separates a great dancer from just a good dancer. Because I see this quality in pretty much everyone from BTS, and they all are great dancers, so that kind of makes sense. Because why do we like dancing to begin with? Why do we like watching people dance? I'm not too sure, but I think it has to do with, one, just geometric beauty of dance moves, and with, again, being on beat and making what you do with your body part of the music. So it's like the representation or manifestation of the music through your moves. So definitely, if the beat in the song and the music does one thing and you're not really following that, it's not going to look good. V and Jungkook, they did great with their singing parts. Unfortunately, Jungkook wasn't in the frame, but I could see V and he looked confident and relaxed while he was singing. But I wanted to talk about dancing more, and actually let's go over a few moves that Jimin did. And once again, pay attention to his precision. And in some places, he almost looks like a robot because he's so fast and accurate with everything that he does. And even his head, look at his head. Right, again, on beat, everything is on beat. I love getting into the nitty-gritty of things like this because I find it that it's so useful to watch pros do what they do the best, and really paying close attention to like every single little detail, because since they're one of the best at what they do, you can learn so much from them. It's very useful. J-Hope. J-Hope and Suga, I noticed they're very consistent with their live performances. Every time their rapping is very clear, it has nice flow, and to everything above, J-Hope adds this half singing, half rapping thing into the mix. We can call it soft rapping or melodic rapping, and I'm a big fan of that. It's a little upsetting that I didn't see Jin singing, but of course I heard him and he did great. I loved it. And with live performances, I tend to focus more on dancing most of the time. Here, I just wanted to point it out once again. They're so synchronized, every one of them. It's really not 7 different people dancing at the same time. It's one big beautiful entity. And you see, to achieve that, again, you have to be on beat with every little move. So we come back to the fact that staying on beat is very, very important. Doesn't matter if you're dancing alone or in a group like this, working on this aspect will improve your dancing skills dramatically. That's what I think. This is coming from a guy who's never taken dancing lessons before, knows pretty much nothing about dancing. I'm just trying to observe what I see here. Kind of observe, dissect, and understand. The crowd went wild when RM started rapping, and I totally get them because he has a very unique rapping part in the song. It combines with these flowing, beautiful, at parts classical sounding background instruments, so that's why it has this contrast between his pretty aggressive rapping and softer instruments. That's why it sounds so interesting. And also, RM's voice is made for rapping. He sounds so good when he does it. He's a true master. Oh, okay, so it's Jimin. You remember when I was reviewing the studio version of the song, I thought that these high background vocals were done by Jungkook, but I was wrong. It's Jimin. And you see a great example of beautiful live high notes. Unfortunately, the sound quality on this video is not that great, so the high notes were not that clear and not that easy to hear, but still he nailed it. Jin. Finally, we got to see Jin. I love his voice, I love his singing. And Jimin, he was very consistent, every note was on pitch, great. And overall, I really enjoyed the performance, every aspect of it, singing, dancing, and even the visuals, even though they were pretty simple in this case, I still loved it. So thank you so much guys for recommending me this one. If you guys know of a video with a better sound quality, I would definitely like to check that out, maybe on my own without doing a reaction to it, but still, if you know that kind of video, link it down in the comments. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed this performance, then you know what to do now. You leave a like, you subscribe, and you click the bell. I will catch you all Aaronators in my next video. Don't forget to check out my second channel, and as always, take care, keep listening to great music, and keep watching amazing performances, and love.